Hello, my name is Dingo Nelly, and today we are going to be looking at a cash book. But before I begin off, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It will bring you some good luck in your forthcoming exams. So, with the cash book, this is a book of original entry for recording cash and bank transaction. It shows the business receipts and payments. We also classify a cash book as a ledger. So when it comes to the receipts and payments, receipts appear on the debit side of the cash book and payments appear on the credit side of the cash book. So a cash book is maintained in a columnar format, particularly in a manual accounting system. Thus, a cash book can be single column, two column, or three column. So having known that, we are going to look at all these three formats. So starting off with the single column, it is the simplest type of cash book, being a mere ledger ruling with a debit and a credit column. This is the format. It will have a debit, a credit. You can give it a sweet title, and then it will have date, details, amount. That will be the debit side. Then on the credit side, still date, details, and then amount. Then we go to the two-column cash book. Now with the two-column cash book, this is the most commonly used format of the cash book. It involves recording bank and cash transactions. And with the bank transactions, they are recorded in the bank column, and with the cash transactions, they are recorded in the cash column. Now, the two-column cash book has the bank and the cash column both on the debit and the credit side. This is a combination. It is a combination of both the bank and the cash, and below is the format. You can give it a sweet title, then it will have a debit and then a credit. Then you have your date, details, folio, cash, the combination of cash and bank, then date, details, folio, then the combination of cash and bank. So this will comprise of the debit and this will have the credit. And I told you that folio, this is just a point of reference which guides someone where to find the individual account. Then you can also term it as a point which indicates where we find such accounts when we need more information about them. So that is a folio for you. Then looking at the last one, which is the three-column cash book. The three-column cash book has additional columns of the discount received and discount allowed column in addition to the cash and the bank columns. So I'm going to be looking at the discount received and then the discount allowed. What do they mean in the three-column cash book? Now, with the discount received, this is a discount received by the business from its suppliers. The discounts received are entered in the discounts column on the credit side of the cash book. Now, this type of discount is considered as a gain, or what you can call income. And you know from ALICE, which is assets, liabilities, income, capital, and expenses, the income is always credited. So you always find a discount received on the credit side of the cash book because it is considered as a gain, or what you can call an income. Then we are having the other one, which is discount allowed. Now, discount allowed, this is the discount or what you can call reduction in the prices that is given to the customers by the business. And for this one, it reduces the amount paid by the customer. Now, looking at it further, we enter the discounts allowed in the discount column, but on the debit side of the cash book. So this type of discount is considered as an expense. And from ALICE, since A represents assets, liabilities, income, capital, expenses, now the E here is always debited. So since this discount is considered as an expense, we know that we always debit expenses. So this discount, the discount allowed, will appear on the debit side of the cash book. So having known that concept and how to apply them on the three-column cash book, I want you to also note two more things. That is the trade discount and the contra entries. Now with the trade discount, which is a discount granted by a manufacturer or wholesaler to a retailer. Now, the trade discount is usually given in order to allow the retailer to make some reasonable profit. Uh, the trade discount still should never be recorded in the accounts. It should be a deduction from the list price, and only the net figure should be reflected in the cash book and other corresponding accounts. What they mean by this, if at all you have been given a trade discount, and maybe you were supposed to pay 100 shillings or US dollars, and then they give you a discount of 10, meaning that you're going to get 100 US dollars minus 10 US dollars, which is going to give you 90 US dollars. Now, that 90 is going to be the net figure they're talking about. So that 90 is what you reflect in is what should be reflected in the cash book. But this trade discount, which is 10, does not have any column. So you just have to show a reduced figure in the cash book, which is 90 US dollars. So that is what they mean by this statement. Then we are having the contra entries. Now, contra entries, this refers to the completion of a double entry in the same book. Examples on double entries we can have maybe whenever money that is in form of cash is deposited in the bank. Uh, Now, here two accounts are affected. It will be the cash account and also the bank account. The cash account is affected in a way that it's the one which will be losing the money, and the bank account will be affected in a way that it will be the one which will be gaining the money. So you will just come and show that cash is losing and then bank is gaining. But remember, when the share, this is a contra entry. When you look, let's look at the format of a three-column cash book briefly. Now you come and show that that has been a contra entry. If it was cash which was losing, you come this side, you show that it's losing by 10 million. You show contra entry, and it's bank which is gaining. You put here 10 million, which is a contra entry on the same line. Like this transaction, this side must show that it was a contra entry on the folio, and this side must show that it was a contra entry on the folio. So I'm going to still give you more details on that. I was just trying to relate this to what a contra entry is. Then we are having another situation, which is when money is withdrawn from the bank for official use. Now, when this happens, that means now it's the bank which is losing. Still here, two accounts are affected. That is the bank and also the cash. But bank, which loses the money, and the cash, which gains the money. So bank loses the money, then cash gains. So you can see now this is the reverse of the one above. So when we look at the format of a three-column cash book, it's going to have our good sweet title, and then it will have date, details, folio, discount allowed. I told you the reason why it's on the debit side. This is the debit side, and then you have the combination of cash and bank. Then the credit side will also have date, details, then folio, then discounts received, and then a combination of cash and bank, and this is the credit side. So I tell you the reason why it's on the credit side, and the reason why it's on the this discount allowed is on the debit side. This one, the reason why it's on the credit side is because it is considered as a gain, or what you can call income, and you know that incomes are having a normal credit balance, so they will appear on the credit side. And you know that this is considered as an expense, and expenses appear on the debit side, or appear on the debit side, like they have a normal debit balance. So this is why it is this side. And this contra entry, I have already explained how applicable it can be on this three-column cash book. So furthermore, on this C that you're seeing here, in case of a contra entry, they are represented by a C in the folio on the debit and its corresponding credit side. This is what I mean, on the debit side and its corresponding credit entry, to show that maybe cash moved from if cash is losing, cash moved from the cash at hand went to the bank, and bank gained. So contra entry, contra entry. So having known that, this we come to an end. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.